Alright, welcome everyone to another episode of YouTube and like me. If you like what you see, this your boy Gamer. If you like what you see, make sure to share, like, follow, subscribe, and, and tell your friends about this channel. If you want like me, make sure you want to join our film. Make sure to DM me in the comments or DM me. Or if you're on YouTube, message me on comments or one of my social medias or listing. And I think if you want to join WWE 2K25 Universe Wrestling Mode, is promotion wrestling for free. You do the same. So let's get into this. So we have Denver Broncos, who's 3-2, take on New York Jets, who's 3-2 at 9:30 a.m. at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. So the the matchup details of this game is offense priorities per game. New York Jets won. Uh, Passing yards, Denver Broncos won. Rushing yards, Jets won. Offense point per game, the Broncos won. Offense passing yards, Denver won. Punting yards, rushing yards, Denver won. The top three players for Denver is cornerback Patrick Sutton, second, who's 98 of rating, 2 interceptions, 2 passes deflects. Defense tackle Z Allen, who's 87 of rating, 16 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. And Mike D. Green's long, 86 overall, 44 tackles, 1 sack. Top 3 players for New York Jets. Cornerbacks, S. Garner, 95 overrating, 1 interception, 4 passes deflects, defense tackle Q. Williams, and 1 overrating, 2 tackles, 8 tackles for loss. Wide receiver G. Wilson, 89 overrating, 39 receptions, 583 reception yards. And result, Karen. And injuries for this week. For Denver Broncos, left tackle G. Ballas is out. Strong safety T. Flingo is out. Receiver is out. And halfback J. Macklin. He's out. New York Jets. Wide receiver A. Lizard is out. Right edge Jay Johnson second is out, and halfback B. Hall's out. So let's get to the game and see you in a little bit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club.
On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. This guy's sitting at 3-2 at this point of the season. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys, the designated home team here in the English capital. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for another installment of the NFL International Series. And we are underway from North London. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't. The interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. Now he's free to midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
We'll get that complete to Velo. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First down, Denver.
Nix to throw again. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Hoping to get rid of that interception ball. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. It's taken in, complete to Reynolds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a toss play. Allen. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now Fields going to keep it running left. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down.
From the gun, here's Fields. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on third down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And Denver getting set to take the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here now, third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. The Broncos at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now it's Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Nix to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, Bobby?
He's got a man complete. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive
Consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown.
Down by the Broncos. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
It's 2nd down.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. We're good.
Now it's Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and
Don't
12
jump, ready?
yards to go.
319, guys, that.
Fields now to throw. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Nix. That is caught by Vela. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
1st down, Broncos.
How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the stuff that he's out here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7. At the 45.
Throwing Nix. And this one's incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Nix looking to throw again. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The New York set to take the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Here we go.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, sir.
Back to throw. Fields. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun. Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets. First down. Here we go.
Now Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
Complete to Garrett Wilson.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Allen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
First down.
On the top. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard.
Back to throw. Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. And it is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Nix once more. That's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. J.K. Dobbins from 3 yards out. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Fields. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. To throw is Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. Here's Austin McNamara now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they get...
On, ladies and gentlemen, this is Adam first quarter and second quarter now. Is Denver Broncos 20, New York Jets 0 at this London game. So let's get back to you after the break.
And to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I looked at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go.
Slant pass. He's got Reynolds. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Targets and finds Reynolds once more. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Back to throw again. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Don't jump.
Quick throw complete to Reynolds. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Here we go.
In motion left goes Reynolds. Again, Fields. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets get a bit closer.
For the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start on the ground with Donovan. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Nix. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. They'll get that complete to Vele. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Dobbins is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Jets' 4-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown. Coleman Sutton from 3 yards out. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Let's take it inside his own 40. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
Nix to the air. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, here's Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
To throw is Nix. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing Nix.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And New York set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's another Jets. First down.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw. Fields.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? I mean, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36.
Here we go. Good.
Now it's Fields. Going right back to Wilson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23.
That's another Jets. First down.
Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. Now we've got a stoppage for an injured player, and that appears to be Garrett Wilson, who is shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields throwing again. They'll find Reynolds over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
All right.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Right.
They'll run with Allen. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Broncos 7-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Fields now to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
For the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos offense and veteran receiver Cortland Sutton getting set for their next drive. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Here's Nix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up
On third and short, the fullback Burton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. On play action, here's Nix. And that'll be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10. Here's Nix once more. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Sutton. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
They're going. It's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Broncos first down.
Back to the air with Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Fields. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Welcome everyone to halftime. Now is Denver Broncos 29, New York Jets 10, and let's get to our performance of a doubt. After that, then we get halftime report.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And it pushes way forward to about the 32. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fields to the left side. He's got the tight end Taylor. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Throwing Nix. On the throw, not in too much that time. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. At the play fake, Nix. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now Lutz for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away.
49-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Well, he shifts past him. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Carry for Allen. And this rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Fields. Allen has it. Left side. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nix to the air. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Sutton drilling it in on the left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Denver.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Nix from the shotgun. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, side.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
13 yards on the play. And the Jets, 1st down.
Now Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go, side.
Fields now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball. And unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now it's Fields. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on third down, Fields in trouble, and he's taken down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, it's Nix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To throw, here's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
Here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Now it's Nix. They try to set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Here's Nix once more. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at third and 10. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So this one, Charles, it's only the third quarter, but they appear to be well on their way to victory.
I would say so, because a 1-score lead you don't even count, but a 2-score lead you know it can evaporate in an instant. 3 scores, feeling good, but you know it's not over yet. But now, they've got a 4-score cushion. I think you can feel pretty confident in the fact this is going to go your way.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At their 49-yard line.
To throw is Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Allen. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the 50, here's Fields. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun, here's Fields. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be heading to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment. That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Welcome back, everyone. This end of 3rd quarter, going on 4th quarter, and the score is Denver Broncos 35, New York Jets 10.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's Bronco football, and they also have the here as we get set for the fourth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. A good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
They give to Burton, the fullback. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Nix. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately,
Brandon Jones picking it off. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
so that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Again, Dobbins trying the right side. Down right around the 25.
Michael Clemens there to make the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hold on a sec.
2nd and 9 now. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. So no gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
On the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Throwing Nix. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Nix's pass. Intercepted.
Here we go. Good.
The Jets take over 1st
Green knife.
and 10.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Fields. This completes a Corley. There'll be a gain of just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Fields. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
It's 4th down.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's taken in left side by Velo. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a game to Dobbins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going. It's Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
Nix's pass complete to Troy Franklin. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw is Nix. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sutton. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
In motion left goes Reynolds. Here's Fields. That one taken in by Corley. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos 30.
Here we go,
Here's Allen. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Third
play.
and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Here we go.
And a shotgun snap. Fields will try and do this himself. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
9-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll run through it. This is Allen. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 2. And the Jets, 1st down.
Now it's Fields. They'll find Reynolds over the middle. So the completion good for just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
And that'll make it 2nd
Brings
down.
up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
The 24-yard line.
Now Fields. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields to Allen on the dump off. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. Touchdown, Jets. Braylon Allen from 6 yards away. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. That time, a 9-play drive. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Broncos.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And able to work his way down to the 16. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Ready. My name is Hunt.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Another run here with Dobbins. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. And the Broncos 1st down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Giants running out of the gun. Yeah, the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
And they will take a knee here.
So it's a win here for the Broncos, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, you have to be impressed with the way he ran the show, partner. He was in total control right from the get-go. Finished with over 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. I don't think he could have played a whole lot better than that.
So for Denver, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.